What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. They've done it again. They're going to keep doing it, obviously, but they've changed more lore, infuriating more Warhammer fans. Why do they keep doing it? I don't know. Reasons abound. Last time we talked about this, it was Grums over here talking about the tactical boycott plan to save Warhammer that really should just be used on all of our franchises, and we've already used in the video game industry, and we'll talk about that later. But right now, we got to talk about the next thing they have changed, and that is how the Eldar Wraithbone phrasing works. It's now manufactured instead of being sung into existence. So this all started, of course, the big one that drew the attention of everyone is while everyone's patiently waiting for Henry Cavill's Warhammer and see what that happens, we heard about the female custodies and how Games Workshop told Amazon, look, we know you want female and space marine armor. We can't give you female and space marine armor, but we can give you female custodies. And they started by this announcement in one of the lore books. And then when people were like, wait, what? That's not how it is. They got gaslit, which is, you're going to see a pattern of that. Since the first of the 10,000 were created, there's always been female custodians. So even though you guys have all these lore books and pieces of lore from multiple different things over decades, you're silly. We just didn't mention it. And the gendered language, we're going to edit all that out, which they did. In a blog post, they removed gendered language, noting that only boys and males could become custodians. And now it says potential custodians are taken at a very young age to better survive the rigors of their transformation, no older than late infancy. For the fundamental changes that were wrought upon their flesh, minds, and souls are tantamount to apotheosis. Jesus Christ, I always mess up that word. It is considered a great honor for those of Terran noble houses to submit a child, when previously it always said the sons of, the boys of, the boy children, continuously. So that's all been removed in retcon. That was the first big one, and now there's been a bunch of other ones, and obviously there's the price of their miniatures. 3D printers go burr. Now, in the 10th edition of the Codex of the Eldari, Games Workshop has changed the way Wraithbone has worked historically, saying the Wraithbone substance from which each craft world is wrought is a composite material formed from various compounds, ores, and minerals. It is as much grown as it is forged. Wraithbone was originally a warp-based material sung into existence, but now it's being muddied to how it comes with the terminology grown as it is forged. And obviously there is no shortage of lore over here talking about Eldar technology and how it is based upon psychotechnic engineering, which just sounds badass. The manipulation of matter using mental energy, which if I was a Jedi, I'm just saying that's how I'd be building shit. Just using the Force. But I know this is separate, but same. You can see here very long explanations of it that then got changed into no, not sung, but crafted here. I love the way they say this. The manipulation of matter using mental energy is key, making it a distinct substance with unique qualities. Changing it to grown and forged takes away the uniqueness of Wraithbone and turns it into something generic. You can see here Gav Thorpe writing, a spirit stone is the tool which allows bone singers, not hookers, if that's what you're thinking, to draw raw energy from the warp and shape it into matter. The matter created in this way is called Wraithbone, and it can be psychically teased and manipulated by the bone singer into almost any form he wishes. Wraithbone is extremely tough and resilient, forms the backbone of spacecraft and large structures, as well as countless smaller items. Nor is Wraithbone only used for utilitarian artifacts like spacecraft. It is also used to create sculptural works of art. Because Wraithbone is solidified form of warp energy, it has several special properties. It never really loses its physical connection to the warp, so that in a sense, part of it remains in the warp at all times. As a result, Wraithbone can channel psychic energy, much as an electric cable carries current. At the same time, it also contains psychic forces and can shield the forces it contains from... So going from grown to forged, no. I understand now. I understand. No, it needs to be sung and shaped by a bone singer. And people are calling it out. You can see here, Eldar Wraithbone got retconned in the codex, apparently. Went from something sung into existence to something just manufactured. You build it in the assembly line. 10th edition has done and will continue to do untold damage to the hobby as a minor of change. It seems on the surface, it's an erosion of 40K's mystical elements. Reject the 10th and stop buying slop. And then someone else here, in regards to Wraithbone, it has always been a composite, but since the first of oh my god, they even said it, since the first Wraithbone was created. Lore doesn't matter, chud, and it's just about their original reaction. There have always been female custodians. Get fucked. That goes back to what we talked about in the beginning, Mark Grums and his tactical boycott. Don't buy their miniatures, replace them with alts, proxies, 3D printers, go burr. Don't buy their modern 10th edition or 9th, whatever. Go back to the old source and then be very vocal on all the social medias. Support YouTubers or make your own YouTube that do talk about this, get it out there. And yeah, make them afraid of our money again, because God knows they need to be. Either way, holy hell. Manufactured instead of sung. Really cool the way that worked. And of course, they're going to try and change it. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. Either way, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.